Tim, welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me directly, tmosso at thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see here on our channel or our website. Reach out to me directly at tmosso at thewatchbox.com. Today, we're discussing a one-off custom variant of an already rare watch. This is the rose gold Havana dial FP Journe Octa Lune, a moon phase 5-day automatic power reserve with a touch of custom inspired by traditional Judaism. We'll take a quick look at the size of the 40mm case, which is svelte in the FP Journe tradition, 10.5mm thick, 48.1mm lug-to-lug with a 20mm spacing between the lugs. Throw it on my 16cm circumference wrist. It's a comfortable but substantial watch, wears flat and flush with the domed bezel easily sliding underneath a cuff of any kind. It is a dress watch, make no mistake. A substantial timepiece, though, with a sports casual air about it. It has substantially downturned, tightly curved lugs, so I can recommend it for a wrist as small as 13.5 to 14 centimeters circumference. Let's take a look at the hardware and the software. FP Journe factory strap, large rectangular scale alligator leather on the top, semi-gloss finish, monotone stitch, folded edge, and as you can see, small round scale gator on the bottom. Gator on the bottom is more expensive, but it also allows the strap to last longer. This watch is worth the premium. Pull-tab spring bars for the strap so you can quickly remove it from the case for close cleaning or swapping, and a simple matching rose gold pin buckle. As you can see, these spring bars are curved so that the lugs can be drilled close to the case and the strap can move without any impingement against the case flank. The case flank is familiar, integrated Calatrava style blended lugs with a tight downturned profile. It's all of high polish, and there's an overlap of the case back and the bezel to create a lip that defines the mid-case form. All of high polish, including the domed bezel and the double dimple knurled profile crown, both characteristic designs that you see on FP Journe watches across the board, but the dial is unlike most of the 900 watches max that FP Journe builds per year. The Havana dial was only introduced in 2016 and it is scarcely made. Plus, this model, featuring dark blue 1, 8, and double-digit date, is inspired by traditional Judaism. I can't tell you the exact link because I am not a theologian. However, I can tell you everything you want to know about the watch. As you can see, you do have the custom blue 1 and the 8 and then the blue date discs on a Havana dial with several handsome sub-registers. Now you can see small seconds, the moon phase, 120 hours of indicated power reserve. In fact, the watch will run for close to 168. The timepiece featuring the double-digit date, and there is a quick set for the date so you can rapidly cycle. You'll also note that the moon phase itself, if you turn in the opposite direction, has a quick set that allows you to rapidly cycle it. The hands, as well as the numerals and the railroad scale outboard, are in an off-white cream coloration that matches perfectly the dark tobacco brown of the dial. Turn it all over, caliber 1300, 3 changes since the earlier caliber 1300 at 2001. The bridges and plates are now made of 18 karat rose gold. It now winds unidirectionally rather than the less efficient and previous bidirectional, and of course it does have that near 7-day effective power reserve. You'll note this one has been further customized with the 1 and the 8 engraved, not just on the dial side where it's lacquer, but on the case back where it has depth on the actual winding bridge itself. Now, technically, this movement is identical to a standard 1303, which means 5-position chronometer style adjustment, a 22 karat rose lathe cut guilloche winding mass with a grand doge, as well as a black polished FP Journe nameplate. It beats away at 21,600 vibrations per hour, and it is tough and better able to take and hold that 5-position regulation thanks to a free-sprung balance architecture. The balance has an immense moment of inertia, which makes it effectively shock resistant and resistant to vibration and concussion-induced timing deviation. All of this water resistant down to 30 meters, so it's a dress watch, not a sports watch. The only feature it does not have is hacking seconds, but in every other regard, this timepiece is not just a looker, not just a rarity, but a rarity among rarities, as you will never see another. If you want the ultimate in exclusivity from FP Journe, this is the Octa Lune, the moon phase automatic.